Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. To get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
63.
First down throwing for Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
First down, run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. On 4th down, Hurts. Nice caught. He's got Brown. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
And again, here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Look at this at the bag of tricks. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup there of 39. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Milrow from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out with a 3rd and 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Back to 60. Back 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Milrow to throw on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes.
And let's go.
Offense to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Great. Set. Delta.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cooking.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Here's Milrow to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's go now.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Seahawks in need of some points before the break.
Okay, ready.
We're down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on. Set. Steady.
Walker on 1st down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He'll work against the blitz. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw right side. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Buying some time right. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.